Hi, I'm back with a little bit more. Sorry, I had to feed him. I was not able to focus. So now he's laying next to me, so um anyways, starting over. I had surgery April 6th, 2009. My starting weight before the orientation for Kaiser was 297.5. When I had surgery, I was 257.5. And when I got pregnant with him, I was down to 230. 228 to 230, but I just called it 230 because it was easier to do the math. So as soon as I got pregnant, when I found out I was pregnant, I called my surgeon's office because it was much earlier than I was supposed to get pregnant. So they immediately had me come in because I had 8 cc's in my band. They were worried that I would be too tight, and I was. Before I even knew I was pregnant, I thought, gosh, I'm really, really tight lately. I don't know what's wrong. I'm getting stuck all the time. I'm PBing all the time. And I never, ever had. That was like the first time, I think, is when I was pregnant, but I didn't know it yet. So I went in, and my surgeon was on vacation. So one of the other surgeons took out 4 cc's, took out half, and I was devastated. I didn't think he needed to take out that much. I was worried that I was going to gain a bunch of weight. But he said, talk to your surgeon when he comes back, and maybe he'll put more back in. So my surgeon came back from vacation, and he said that was too aggressive. I wouldn't have taken 4 cc's out. I'm going to put back in 1.5, I think. 1 or 1.5, I can't remember. So he put that in, and I was at 5.5. That sounds right. I was at 5.5 for most of my pregnancy. When I got to like 6 months, I started getting stuck a little bit on things I shouldn't have eaten, but I was pregnant, and I was thinking I'm going to eat what I want while I can. And I was eating like breads and crackers and pasta, and I was kind of feeling like I was getting stuck on that. Everything always went down. I never ever nothing ever came back up, but I could just tell that, it was getting tighter as my pregnancy went along. So I went to my surgeon, and he took out 1 more cc. And then at the very end of my pregnancy, when I was 34 weeks, I was getting stuck again. More, and he took out whatever he took out, got me to 2.5 cc's. So I stayed there for the rest of my pregnancy until Tuesday, when I had my first post baby checkup. Don't cry. Mommy's talking on the camera. Don't cry. Smile, don't cry. So when I went on Tuesday, he gave me 2 cc's. So now I'm at 4.5 cc's in a 10 cc band. I didn't have any problems with my band during my pregnancy. The only thing that happened was my port stuck out a ton at the end of my pregnancy, and it was really tender. If I would bump up against it, my whole belly was tender if I bumped up against it. But the last time I got the unfill, when I was 34 weeks pregnant, it was really hard for him to get in there. First, because he was really a little bit nervous, because he said he'd never had a patient this pregnant before. So he didn't want to hurt me, and I was afraid he'd poke my uterus and pop my water, even though it totally is not possible. So and then my port had kind of like, because my tummy was so round, my port would kind of flipped up on its side a little bit. So when he was trying to get the needle in, he had to go to a funky angle, and it was really uncomfortable, and didn't feel too good. But that was really it. I have easy pregnancies. I don't puke much. I don't get very sick. And I gained 30 pounds, and as of today, I have 19 pounds left to lose. So I was down to 11 pounds to lose, but then I had like that Last Supper freak out, like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a fill soon. I better eat stuff I won't be able to eat for a really long time. So it was stupid, but I enjoyed it, and whatever. So my goals I have one for August. I made like little mini goals so I could have things to look forward to, which is what I did last time. It worked really well for me. August 24th, I'm going to see Michael Bublé in concert with my sister. We're in love with him, and he's a hottie, and this will be the 3rd time we've seen him together. So I would like to be at 221, I think 235 was my goal for Michael Bublé concert. And that's 16 pounds from where I'm at now. I think 16? 35? No, it's 14 pounds. Oh, I could totally do that. And then Hawaii, we leave for Hawaii October 7th, and then my goal is to be 221 at that when we leave for that trip, because I thought it'd be, from August to October I could lose another 15 pounds. And then my goal for Christmas is to be 199. I don't know how aggressive that is. I think I can do it. I would love to be under 200 at Christmas. That was going to be my goal for last Christmas, but I got a little bit derailed by a little boy who was not so little, by the way. I cooked a 9-pound, 7-ounce baby, and he was 22 inches long, and he was 5 days early. Imagine what you would have been if you were overdue or on time. Mommy doesn't want to imagine it. So anyways, we're doing really good. I'm nursing, so I've been told to eat 5 small meals a day instead of 3. I need to have a few more calories than normal, and I'm going to start back exercising. I've just been walking. It's just hard to try and find time, and I know that's such an sounds like such an excuse, but it really is. Walking I can fit in any time, but as far as like going out and getting on the treadmill or going and getting on the bike, the exercise bike, is hard. If I take him with me for a walk, that's a no-brainer. It's a piece of cake, and he loves it. But I just want to do a little bit more aggressive workouts, like the treadmill at a really high incline, or what I used to do. So, getting back on track with my eating, stocking my house with really great proteins and fruits and vegetables, and looking up some new recipes. And I don't want to get stuck in a rut. I want to keep it interesting. So anyways, I don't think I have much more to talk about. And somebody pooped his pants, so, and it wasn't me. It was you. So I'm going to go take care of that. But I will, I can't think of anything else, but if anybody has questions about pregnancy with a lap band, I would love to answer them for you. I know there aren't very many resources for that out there, because I looked for them when I was pregnant. I had different days where I would notice different levels of restriction when I was pregnant. I was always tighter in the morning, which has always been the case for me, but it was more exaggerated when I was pregnant. Yeah, I was worried about being in labor and pushing with lap band. I was afraid I would stretch something or pull something, or I don't know. But my surgeon was like, don't worry about it. You're going to be fine. And everything was. I never even noticed it was there. So, and immediately after I had him, my port wasn't sticking out anymore because I had a nice, soft, mushy tummy. So hopefully that will happen as I lose more weight. It will start to poke out for another reason. Anyways, if you have any questions, please message me and I will answer them in another video. I'm going to start doing videos every Thursday. That's my weigh day. So I think that'll just be easy to weigh and then make a video. And I have a new computer now with a much easier way to record and upload my videos. So I'll probably do them more often because of that. Yes, I will. So hopefully next week I've lost another 2 or 3 pounds and I'm well on my way to being under 200 by Christmas. All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks. Bye.